again. So I'm back to live streaming. So let's see. So my friend is a 布局飞刀, so it means that he likes to create opening traps, and then win opponents in the opening. So he has moves a central cannon, and then black has moved h8 plus 7, followed by h2 plus 3. So I have to be faster in my commentary because this is a 5-minute escape. So right now this is a standard typical opening. And then now red has chosen to move p5 plus 1. Wow, my friend is really fierce. He has absolute confidence in his opening. I like. And then now black has moved c2 plus 1 to chase away, and then he will move r2 minus 2, correct? Yeah, and then so he continued on to build the attack on the center, while black continued to defend at the center. So red has chosen to move c8 dot 7. And then for black, he has chosen to move h3 plus 2 to defend against r9 dot 8. And then the red just continue to attack on center. So if you don't eat me, I will eat you back. So he'll eat and take, and then he'll move here. So right now you cannot take the horse because you will be under attack. So he chase his horse, then he will then maybe c7.5. Yeah, so we have caught up with everything. So right now my friend has chosen move c7.5, and then he moved this. No, oh no. Okay, oh okay, can. You have to eat him. So right now red has to move yeah, followed by h3 minus 2. I'm not so sure. Oh, but that's not good. Maybe r1.2. Hmm. Oh, so he wants to move in here like this. If it's a4 plus 5 to defend against it. No, shouldn't a4. I think it should be a6 plus 5. a6 plus 5 to defend. Okay, so he will do this. And then he will move e7 plus 5. Yeah. Or probably e3 plus 5. I think in this case it will be e3 plus 5 because of the different shape of the car already. So originally, right, in this case, so if the rook was at this part, it would be nice to move a6 plus 5. But then right now, because it's here, then they have moved here, right, it will be better to move e3 plus 5 so that you can defend against h3 plus 1. Okay, so he has come out here. What about h5 plus 4 to force off his horse? Yeah, because this horse is protecting the cannon. So another concept in Xiangqi is that for us, we will want to keep to as many variations as possible. What do I mean by this is we would rather have a horse and cannon rather than double horses or double cannon. So a horse rook, no, a horse cannon is always better than a double cannon or double horse. Okay, so he will move this thing in here. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay. Maybe if my friend wants to force a draw, he can move h3 plus 5, and then after once he eat, he will just hit here, and then he'll just no, cannot. That will be a loss. Oops. Oh, I'm really too tired. um, a4 plus 5. Yeah, I think that's the only move. Hmm. But then what if black were to move h? Yeah. Professionals are really professionals. Yeah, even before I can say, yeah, he has already seen it and then he has made his decision. Um, no. Okay, so he will just take back, take, and then you will draw. Eh, can ah? Yeah. Mm, okay, so right now, black is trying to use his 2 pawns advantage to pressure red. Red is not in a good position. Hmm. Let me see how can my friend. Then little black still got the H7+9 and attack it. Aiya. Okay. And then if he were to move P7+1 or move here, P7+1, P7+1, then after you will catch him, he will move R6, R4.7. So he has chosen to chase him away. So he has chosen to chase him away, and then after that, probably move in with yeah. So he's moving in here. Hmm. But you also cannot P7+1. But I think black is just restricting red's position and territory. -3. Okay. Then later on he will move -5 to attack the cannon and attack the rook. He will still move -5, I guess so. Yeah. And then once he do this, you have to eat him. He maybe you eat advisor, or maybe he'll press the horse. Let me calculate. And if you were to retreat 2 steps, he will move up here, and that's it for red. So I think my friend is in big problem. Should be a loss already. Oh no, yeah, it's even if I'm red, I also have nothing to save. So will it be this or will it be this? Let me think. Also, it's it. Okay, why did he eat it? Let's learn. So when he move R6+1, this horse, if it comes here, then I can move here. And if he move here, I can still move R6+1. Mhm. So it should be H3 minus 1. H3 minus 1 is the A6+5. And then he will check him, move out here, R1.6, check. So he chooses to eat this. Maybe go and catch him. P7+1. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is the gap between professional players and non-professional players. Even though we may know the concept, but professional players really have the strength to carry it out and attack. Yeah, he will retreat here. Yeah. Oh, it's a check, not retreat. Okay. P7 P7.6. Nice one, nice one. It's a nice come. We don't have enough time, but then let's revisit. Oh, so he goes straight for the Q. Mm-hmm. Oh, then P7.6, because even if they eat me, check, and then eat the advisor. Oh, my friend is Black is just trying to play to show his superiority. He's just trying to show that I can move everything across and attack you. Okay, so I think my friend has resigned. I think yeah. Okay, come, let's look at the next one. Okay, so now Master Ma is taking red, and then he's moving his center cannon. Then my friend is moving his counter cannon. So right now everything is very standardized. So there's nothing out of the blue. R1.2. Oh, so okay. C8 plus 4. Hmm. Okay, so up to now it's still a standard opening. Hmm. And so right now red's card is activated, whereas black's card is not activated. If you were to trade rook, I will just trade and take a center pawn. No, cannot. Cannot. Can, because yeah. So right now my friend is doing this, so later he can move a rook, or he can move R1.2 or R1.4. So for counter cannons opening, right, it is important for both sides to move A4 plus 5 or A6 plus 5 to solidify the center. So we push this. If he were to take him, no, cannot. So he cannot chase him. Mm. Okay. And so later on, how will red develop? How will black develop? I'm not very familiar with these cannon types of opening. So right now, I think that red is in a slightly better position just by the fact that black has a horse that is still not activated. Mm. Okay, so my friend has chosen to release the pressure. So he will trade this, and then okay, if he were to eat and eat, yeah, he has to eat. He has to eat. Then after that, that's when the problem is he will move out king. I think he should move out king. No, but then if he catches you here, then you have to move here. Then you move h3 plus 4. And if you were to bind him, he will just move e3 plus 5. Yeah, see? And then c7.1. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you. Oh, double catch. Um, take the center one. Yes. Maybe move c5.7 just to protect the elephant. And then later on can just move up the elephant. Anyway, you are united. Will you be interested to play a few games with me? You have this app as well, right? Wow, wait So he wants to go for maybe just a e3 plus 5. It will solve it, or maybe just a c7.5. I think c7.5 is a nice way to. Okay, so Master Ma has chosen e3 plus 5. And my friend has moved e7 plus 5 so that his elephant will not get eaten. So right now we can see that my friend is only down by one center pawn. So it's still a good position, much better than my previous games. Because my previous game, Right now, red has no attack. By my previous game, I was getting attack. So, not too bad. It's nice. Mm, okay, and then followed by E1 minus 3. You just R5.4. Yeah, just R5.4 and it should be okay. Oh, so my friend has chosen to move H. 7 plus 6. Usually, yeah, for me, I don't like to really jam there. So, yeah, but it's also okay. It's a different play style. So for me, I will choose to avoid and then just let the person be. Yeah, maybe have to move C3.4 and then C4 plus 3. Hmm. Okay, no more C3.4, no more. Yeah, sure. Okay, later on, I will be free up till I still have about 14 plus minutes before I have to go for my next appointment. No problem, really. It's a way of saying thank you to my supporters. Wow, so he's moving C5 plus 1, and then after that, he's going to move in with a H4 plus 6. Yeah. Okay, so my friend is also not giving way. He's going to move C3.5 too. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's see how a Master Ma convert his center pawn advantage into a winning position. So my skills are not there, so I really don't know how to commentate on this. C3.5. So how if I'm red, how I defend against this? Or maybe with a C5.8. C5.8. Yeah, so when black moves a C3.5, I will move C5.8, and then later there will be a P5 plus 1 to catch both of your pieces. Mm. And so right now we can see that no, black is down by about 20 seconds, and then red is still having close to 2 minutes. So I think it is a very nice position and a nice time position for red. Mm. Oh, I think. Okay, so red is choosing not to trade his pieces because he has some advantage. And then now he just move this away. And then later with a check, he will move a p5 plus 1. If black were to move this, it will still be a p5. No, yes, it still be a p5 plus 1. p5 plus 1. And then if you eat me, I will just eat your horse. If you retreat, I will just move to the side. Mm. Oh, okay. Maybe p5 plus 1 is not good. I am not so sure. Trade him. He will eat him. Okay, that's a quick one. How come p5 plus 1 is not good? If I were to move a p5 plus 1, if you have to take me here, I'll just take you here. Maybe you'll block me. Then I'll just do this. Yeah, red would have been under attack. Yeah, so that's why p5 plus 1 is not good. Okay, now both of them are down to 40 plus seconds. Right now, yeah, I think red is just trying to force. Yeah, I think it's a draw. It should be a draw. Okay, and then this one there's an addition of 5 seconds, so it will not be like my usual games during weekdays whereby your time runs to 0 and you lose. If your time if your time does run to 0, you will lose. But then I think with an addition of 5 seconds is not so likely. So you can see that both of them, they are constantly hovering about 30 to 40 plus seconds. And so right now, red is refusing to draw because black doesn't have a complete defense. Okay, so let's observe and learn how to strangulate people with endgame. Okay. Ah, that's it. P5.9 all the way. Okay, it's a lost game. No, he has to move P3 plus 1 and block it off first. Oh, he will move this. Oh, nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. Then he will check him. No, but then, yeah. H6 minus 4. Oh, so I think Master Ma is just trying to use his stronger foundation to edge out my friend. So wow. Okay, so right now they are still constantly hovering about 30 plus 40 seconds. And then he will retreat one step, he will close in. Oh no, if the horse take. Okay. 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 Ah, why? Why? Oh, so it will be a queue, is it? Oh wow, 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 that's so fast. I didn't see it also. Ah, okay, so this is something new that we have learned. So by controlling this point, yeah. Wow, that's a very fierce. Yeah. Mm. Come, Master Ma, please play two more games so that we have things to watch. Oh, my friend is gone. Uh, come, let's see what is happening. You're not talking now. Okay, so the game has started. So it's the same opening again. Center cannon against this screening horse. Okay, so it's this. Okay, this is very very obscure opening. So mm, oh, but both of them are moving so fast. Is this a book? I've not seen this book before. I've not seen this opening sequence. So yeah. Uh, wow, 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 wow. Very fierce attack. So Black is sacrificing his center line to apply pressure on the seventh file. Okay, maybe he'll move up and then after he will lock him here. Yeah, R4.2, maybe, I'm not sure. And then after that he will move C7 plus 4 to apply pressure. Then he'll move H3 plus 5. Yeah, but so this is such a fierce opening. Both red and black, they have one pawn that has crossed the river to wreak havoc on the other side. So it's really, really fearsome. Okay, so right now, Master Ma has 1 minute advantage over red. Will red choose to move R4.2? Or is it R4 minus 1? I really don't know. No, even if R4.2, it will be a P7 plus 1, and then after that, black has advantage. And then if red were to R4 minus 1, I will still P7 plus 1. I think black will P7 plus 1. And if you were to move H3 plus 5, then he will move C7 plus 8 and hello good morning your elephant. And then that's when this cannon and rook with this pawn will be able to apply lots of pressure onto red. Okay, so this is bad. It's crazy already. So now the attack is built up. Yeah, and even if red were to move h3 minus 5, black can move r2. Hmm? What if I were to move p7 plus 1? P7 plus 1, yeah. P7 plus 1, I'll get a free seat and I'll get a free attack on your elephant. Wow, 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 wow. What an attack. What an attack. So right now, my friend is trying to move c5 plus 2, 4, 6 to hit the elephant, check, and then move r9.2 to hit the rook. So how will black defend against this? I think black maybe can just move a simple r8 plus 1, r8 plus 1, followed by a p6 plus 1. Very nice attack. Hmm. r8 plus 1, followed by a p6 plus 1. And if I r8 plus 1, then if he moves away, I can still move my p6 plus 1, block the elephant eye. You take me, I will check you, and then you move up. No, then I will sacrifice the pawn. Hmm. I think right now he's down to about 10 plus seconds. Let's see what will Master Ma move. Ah, oh no 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 no. He will check and then with a c2.5. Okay, I get it, I get it. With a check and a c2.5. And if red were to move r2.3, he will move c7.6 to kill the bottom advisor, then he will move r3 minus 6. As, as black has gotten one more piece, so I think that for him he's not so worried about getting the attack. So he just need to rough out red's struggle and then he should be able to win, my friend. So Master Ma, I got to know him about say how many years ago, I think it was in 2017, 2018, during that 2 years when he came to Singapore to study. So at that point of time when he came over, he was still 一级棋士, which means that he's just that he's one rank away from attaining master rank in China. Then after that, when he returned back to China in 2018, after 2 years, we heard that he became a master. So yeah, during the 2 years when he was in Singapore, we often met up and then we have dinner together, we will play chess together, and then naturally we will lose a lot of games to him. So right now, if I am black, how would I develop? I don't understand. Oh, he's trying to create a space for p6 plus 1, followed by p6 plus 1. And so right now, if black were to take the cannon, red can move c5 plus 6, and then move r9.2. So it's going to trade one car for 2 seats and then eat him. You have to push in here, but then a6 plus 5, and then after that maybe with a check, and then with hmm, and then after he put the center cannon there, yeah, red is still unable to block. Okay, regardless of which side it is, I think black will eat the center elephant with his pawn. Okay, so black has moved this. I think this is a stronger move. And then retreat. Oh wow, this is something new. Okay, so red cannot take this because he will be an instant kill. Yeah, so red has ran out of time. So far Ma Hui Cheng has obtained 3 wins. Okay, let's see the fourth game. Hmm? Where did he go to? Where did he go to? Okay, I think this is it. So United, I hope that you're enjoying your dinner. I will hang around for about 15 minutes more. Yeah, to see whether will there be a chance for us to play. If not, we can play tomorrow night or over the next few nights. Let's see. This game is really. I cannot. Yeah, I didn't save this game. So this game was really interesting. So you all started from the very fierce opening whereby black has chosen to move r8 plus 8, and then after that the red has proposed with a p5 plus 1, p5 plus 1 to create a strong attack. Wow, this is very fierce. And then in the middle, we could see that black has a much better control of the situation than red, just because his skills are really way better than us. So yeah, it's no choice. Then after that, even though red has put up a nice fight, but we are still a few gaps away from him. Not just one gap, a few gaps. So yeah, and so that's why red has lost this game. Okay, if they are not playing, hmm. Oh, so they're eating. Come, let me listen first. I will mute the mic. Okay, they have stopped playing already. So just let me wait a short while for you are united. So let's yeah, just wait for a short while around. So in the meantime, right, just let me run through this opening this app with us. So for this app, right, it's quite nice. I'm not sure about your skill level, so I'm just doing a generic run through. So for this app, I think it's like one of the best app around. Just that it is in Chinese. So hopefully, when I explain this in English, it will be easier for us. So you can just refer to this video and click on it. So at this corner here, there's this button that looks like a book. So when you click on it, there are one, two, and three functions that I often use. So this is the part whereby this is a free AI provided by the app. So let's say if I were to move center cannon, and then for beginners, that's what I'm teaching my students to move this, right. They will show us like what are the preferred moves. It's not necessarily the strongest moves, but this analysis software is strong enough to kill most humans. So black can move this, and then after that, so you see red has chosen to recommend this, but then for red you can choose to move this, you can also choose to move this. So let's say maybe say if what's the thing called if he has chosen to move this, then on top here this is the point system. So we can see that right now as long as the score is between 0 to 99 or 100, it is still considered acceptable for both sides. But once it goes beyond maybe say more than 200, that's when it's unacceptable for the side that is not having the 200 plus points. So how do we illustrate this is that you see just an example, maybe black do this, then we will eat him, then maybe say black doesn't eat this back. Immediately, right, you can see that the score becomes like 1000 plus. So and then when red can just retreat, and then we can see that yeah, it is very very good. It's a very very good analysis software to use. Now other than this, right, this one I rarely use this. That's when we can check out how many percentage of red has won, how many percentage is a drawn game, how many percentage is a winning game for black. So from here we can choose what opening we want. So like one theory that we can look at is that as red, maybe point number 3, e3 plus 5 is a good one. Why? Because 32 plus 46, it is 78%. 78% of the time, you will not lose. You will only lose 22% of the time. So from here, once you do this, you can see all of the different variations other people will do. So you can just click on it, and then you can slowly choose your game. So yeah, but then it'll be good to not click on it so earlier on. Just push on until the position that you're not sure of, and then see how it goes. So you see, if let's say black were to move something that's weird, there will be no corresponding records. So for us, we will try to follow these records as much as possible, because these are the moves that are validated by the professionals. Now, another one is this part whereby you can record all of your games. So this one I'll talk about it next time. But for now, right, it is good that if we can spend time to, for this one, it's just really for beginners. So this one we can skip. You can also look at this part whereby there are a lot of basic cues, and then they also teach us some basic tactics to learn. And then finally, for this part, so right now this is the score that I've obtained, and then there's this part that's learning. Then you can also specify how much you want to train at. So for beginners, it'll be good to put it from 0 to maybe say 500, 1000, or if you already have some foundation, 1000 to 2000 will be nice. So for me right now, I'm grinding the questions between 2000 to 2400. So yeah, that's it. So let me see. I only have about 8 minutes left, so I guess it will have to be tomorrow. Okay, you have the tomorrow, or probably a few days later. So just drop me a comment or drop me a PM on Twitch or on Discord, whichever platform you have joined in. So we will arrange a convenient timing for us. Can? So yeah, thank you so much, and then I will sign off now. Thank you. Bye bye.